Hello, good evening. Happy Sunday. It's Dr. Shernay. I'm here today to talk a little bit about it's time. I made a post yesterday of myself in some shorts, and I was talking about how I was facing my fears and insecurities, and I'm just here to say it's time. So a little bit of story about that and why that was significant for me is because that is one of my fears and insecurities. It has been for quite a while. So as some of you know, and some of you may not, I have experienced some significant weight loss over the past couple years. I will make another video at another time and talk about that, detail all of that process and everything associated with that. But I was the big girl my whole life. It started, when I was young. Like when I was 2, I was already 12 and a half pounds overweight. And as an adult, I have since learned that there are some health challenges that led to that. However, that didn't mean a thing in terms of being teased, being picked on, being ridiculed by friends, as well as members in the family. Because, sometimes, people that are close to you, they'll think that something is a joke. And a lot of times it's really not funny to you. It hurts your feelings, but you have to keep on moving, right? So one of those things that I was always picked on about was my weight and the way that I looked in certain things. And so I used to just completely avoid wearing shorts. Like I would wear dresses and I would wear capris. I would show my legs, but my thighs were just really, really thick. And so I would avoid wearing shorts, particularly because, of course, being the big girl with the chunky thighs, what tends to happen with shorts? They ride up, okay? As you walk, they rub and they ride up. And so it exposes even more of your thigh. And then you get talked about, you get picked on. And so to avoid all of that, I just avoided wearing shorts altogether. Well, I decided yesterday was going to be the day. I was going to go out. My bead lady, I wear waist beads, and I had to take them off for surgery. And I decided that I was ready to have them put back on. And she told me, hey, I'm going to be at my location today if you want to stop by. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to wear these shorts out today. It was a beautiful day. Very, very sunny, very nice. So I got my shorts out of my closet. I put them on, put on a cute little t-shirt, some cute earrings, and I went out. And I was very, very intimidated at first because I have never worn shorts outside the house in my adult life. Because those things from my childhood and from being a teenager and a young adult, all of those thoughts and things, they still travel with me. But being a different version of myself now, I'm like, you know what? Forget it. Today is the day. It's the day to face those insecurities, face those fears, and go out in these shorts. And that's exactly what I did. And of course, I was very, very nervous at first when I went out. But as I kept wearing them and walking and getting in and out of the car, and I actually got some compliments. And I'm like, you know what? This is going to be okay. And that's what I'm here to tell you all. It is going to be okay. It's time. It's time to face your fears. It's time to face your insecurities. It's time to look all of those things in the face and just be like, you know what? I'm going to do this. And in my case, it may not be something as simple as putting on shorts for you. We all have different things that carry different values for us. The shorts, that was huge for me. That may not be huge for you, but there may be something in your life that is enormous that you've been avoiding because you're scared, because you don't know what to think, because you have insecurities about that thing, whatever it is. And I am here to tell you it's time to let that go. One of the things with me, with the shorts is because this world is just not big person friendly. Like as it is this weekend, Little Mermaid came out. and I was on Facebook, and one of my Facebook friends had shared this post with the laughing emoji. So I'm looking at the post, and it simply was a girl dressed in a mermaid costume standing next to the Little Mermaid poster, but she was a plus size girl. And I'm just looking at this like, why is this funny? Are you picking at, first of all, this is a child, number one. Number two, she's dressed like the character in the movie, like several children have done, and even some adults have dressed up and taken pictures next to this movie poster. So why is this all of a sudden funny? Is it just because she's just a plus size girl? Because that's the only thing that I see. And for it to be a child, and then a child that looked like me as a child, that was very, very triggering. And it took everything in me not to make a comment on that person's post, because it just disturbed me. Why are you picking on a child? You're a grown adult, but you're sitting here picking on a plus size child. And that is just how the world is when you are a plus size person. It's cruel, and it's mean, and it's unfair. And that's how those things, that is why I had such a complex about wearing shorts. And, you know, I've had complexes about other things, period. I used to always try to shrink myself to try to hide so that I wouldn't get picked on, so that I wouldn't get, you know, embarrassed, because I have many, many stories that I can share from things that people have done to me and said to me over the years, that it took a lot of therapy and a lot of coaching and self-work to heal from. And every now and then I still find little parts here and there that bother me, and I have to go through and work to heal from those things. You know, healing is not a destination, it's a journey. You're never completely done. There's always something new to discover about yourself and to uncover. And that's what makes it such a wonderful, wonderful journey. You know, it's beautiful when you can find those things that bother you, that trigger you, and you can work on those things to where they no longer have the same effect. And that's definitely the goal, is to be able to say, you know what, these are things that bothered me, these are things that hurt me, but I have released those things, and they no longer serve a purpose in my life. They no longer serve to hurt me. They no longer serve to keep me from being my best self. And release with love. So, you know, there's a lot of things that I can think of, a lot of experiences, and I will share them here and there. I don't want to make this video entirely too long, because I am on my way to go work out, and so I have my water. I'm trying to get hydrated. So I'm on my way to go work out and take care of some things. But I did want to come here just to talk about what my personal experience was, why wearing the shorts was very significant to me. I'm continuing on my fitness journey, my health journey, my self-development journey, redefining and rediscovering who I am, the things that I like to do. And I would love to help you on your journey as well. So if you feel connected, if you would like to reach out and have a consultation, please feel free to hit me up, click the link to schedule your consultation. Other than that, you have a very blessed and wonderful Sunday, and I will catch you in the next one.